guys, and today I'm going to be doing a 10 facts video of Cody. The original request was 50 facts about him, but you know what? Y'all know so much about him that I can't really give that many facts because you'd already know it. So these are facts that I am almost positive you'd never know because I've never mentioned it. I've never told you just because it was kind of embarrassing for him. But you know what? I don't even care anymore because he's a really good horse. So he's completely transformed from his old horse. I'm just going to say that right now. So the first fact would be that when I bought him as an untrained horse. He did know how to saddle and everything, but you know what? He reared whenever you wanted him to go, or if you clucked to him, he would buck. And I've gotten on crutches multiple times from him doing all this stuff. That's the main reason why I rode him Western, so that I could stay on better. He reared, he bucked, whatever you wanted him to do, he'd do the complete opposite of. And I mean the complete opposite. If you wanted him to go one way, he would try to go the other. If you tried to back up, he'd rear. If you wanted him to go forward, he would buck or rear or do whatever he wanted to. He didn't care. And that was obviously pretty much kind of my fault, but you know what? He's very untrained at that time. Okay, number two, he used to have a really bad biting problem. He would bite you whenever you're around. If you walked him on the lead line, he'd just bite you as many times as he wants. But you know what? He stopped doing that. He hasn't bit me in a year and a half because if I didn't leave. Like, if he bit me, I didn't care. I just, like, not let him get away with it. I wouldn't, like, run away from him screaming like some people would do. I would just not let him get away with it at all. I just don't give up. I'm just that kind of person. If they bite me, I don't care. I'm going to stay and do whatever I want. It's not going to get me away from them. So, yeah. So that problem is completely solved. It's been a year and a half since he's bitten me. It's okay. Okay, so number three is when I started jumping him, he's never seen a jump in his entire life. He's never done lead changes. He never did flying lead changes. He's never done any of that stuff, ever. I had to start him off. He's never seen an English saddle either when I bought him. I had to start him off in the round pen. I had to start off with a pole. And he would even knock over the pole. He'd move it like 3 feet away from where it originally was. So he's gone a long, far way. He rarely knocks the pole down now, which is really good compared to what he's started with. Now he's jumping 3'3" when I'm on his back. He's jumped higher, and that's another fact I'll be talking about. So number four, the fourth fact would be is that I've almost had him for 4 years now. Had him for 3.5. I bought him as a 6-year-old, and on February 22nd, he's turning 9, so he's getting an old person now. He's turning 9 though, and I've had him for 3.5 years. I'm going on 4 very, very soon, which is really exciting. It took me 2 years to actually train him because he just took forever. And now I'm going on my 4th year, number 4. Okay, so number 5. This one's a little different. He opens locks. So if like the stall door, you know how they slide into the latch and go down? Well, he will pick it up with his teeth and slide it out. So some mornings I walk out and he's out in the field before I got the electric fence and everything, and he'd be like out in the field with Buck or something. I was just like, oh my gosh. And that's why I have to put that extra little latch on it, so he can't do that because he constantly did it and he was constantly just not being in his stall whenever I walk out in the morning to feed. So yeah. So number 6 would be that he tends to hurt himself. I mean, he hasn't hurt himself in like a year now. which is good because I keep him in the stall. But he has kicked through a wall before and gotten a giant gash in his leg, which some of y'all know if you watched that video. That was his worst injury. I mean, when I first bought him, he got a halter rash thing because I didn't know about taking the halter off yet. But he's good now. I take the halter off, obviously. But yeah, he's definitely a man horse because he likes to get into things all the time, and Rosie just doesn't do that stuff, so, which is nice. Okay, so number 7 is that he has jumped up to 4'2" in the round pen. He has the ability to go higher. I just haven't tested that ability yet. But he has jumped 4'2" in the round pen, which is pretty good for him because I've only started jumping him. I'm on my 8th, maybe 9th month. That's how long I trained him. I trained him for like a month to jump, and then he caught on to it, and yeah. Now we're going from there. Number 8, the 8th fact is that he was transported from Tennessee since he is half Tennessee Walker. But he was born in Tennessee and he was transported here from Tennessee. So, yeah. Okay, so number 9 is that he has over 25 famous backgrounds starting at Pride of Midnight. That is all the way back from now to 1925. He has, no, not 1925, 1915. He has 25 backgrounds, famous backgrounds from there. And he has a lot more. I just haven't really counted them all because that's just too far to go back. So, yeah. So, my 10th fact isn't really that important, but he is very bad. A lot of people question, like, why don't I turn him out with Rosie? Well, in the pasture, he is very, very bad with other horses. He kicks, bites, and he will not give up no matter what until they listen. And when I turn him out, he doesn't like to be caught if there's another horse in the pasture. So, yeah. But he's just very bad, and he scars the other horses, and he causes a lot of injuries to the other horses. So, yeah, and he gets injuries, too, which obviously I do not want, because he is starting to be my upcoming show horse. Hopefully Rosie will be, too, but we're having a little difficulty right now with her. So, yeah, so that's my 10 facts video. It's been requested by a lot of people. So, I just wanted to finally do that video. I'm sorry I couldn't do 50. I just mean, that's a lot. For, like, all the facts that you pretty much already know. So, yeah. So, thanks for watching this video. I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye.